little podcast thing we're trying to get going on here, where we're three dudes talking stuff, drinking brew. You know how we do. Joined here with my man JK, my man Cliff, and I'm Art. And guess we'll just start getting this thing started and see how we go. Right now I'm drinking this IPA. I'm an IPA guy, loose cannon. Drink loose cannon mainly because I'm a loose cannon. You never know what I'm going to say. Say or do, you never know. But it's a good IPA. A little bitter at first, but you know, this is how I do. What you sipping on there, Cliff?
Drinking some Stella today, man.
Stella Artois.
Yeah.
That's French?
Well,
Good question.
as of my 5 years of French told me, I have no idea. I have no idea. Just what you got there, man.
This is a Yingling Golden Pilsner.
Yes. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Ling
Yes, it is.
yeah.
A little light, which is what I like. I like a little light. You know, I'm a domestic type of dude anyway.
Domestic cat. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, this is Brews and Views. We told you about brews, and let's talk about some things. You know, it's a week gone, or tomorrow will be a week. First learning about Kobe Bryant.
Wow.
It was rough. I'm gonna tell you. Be honest, I totally thought that I loved Michael Jackson and Prince and Whitney Houston. I don't think I did, because I didn't cry for them or at all. But Kobe, for about 2-3 hours, I was a mess.
This one hit different.
It did.
It hit. I mean, maybe because I'm a Laker fan, or just maybe because we're the same age. You know, he grew as I grew.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I think it's, you know, we kind of grew up with Kobe.
We did, man.
You know.
I mean, we saw the change in him over 20-some years, just like we seen the change in ourselves over 20-some years.
That's
you know? And that happened right in front of our face, man. And it's too soon. Man, I don't know, man. That thing, and TMZ broke it. And I first saw the alert, I'm like, this is fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Yeah, I didn't believe it because it was.
Me either.
It was only on social media.
I think I called you.
Yeah. No credible sites.
Yeah.
You know.
I called him because I was like, it ain't on ESPN. And then, yeah, man, that was rough though.
It was rough, and I think so. I saw that alert, and I'm like, well, listen, you know, nothing. And then I seen an alert that said helicopter down in California, but it didn't say any names. I was like, oh, okay. And then bam, every feed that I got just started coming in, and I wasn't watching TV, and I just happened to turn the TV on, and there's Paul Pierce and I believe Jalen Rose talking, and it was confirmed, man. And it's rough, man. A storied career, a great career, family man, baby just born not too long ago, and the thing that really made me start bawling was when they said his daughter was on the helicopter with him, and I just kind of lost it there, man.
Yeah, losing a kid is tough. And, you know, like I said, we grew up with him, so we felt like you lost a kid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man. Lost a brother, lost a kid.
And I kind of feel bad for the youngest daughter that he just had, because she knows she's not really going to get a chance to know her dad. All she going to have is highlight clips.
Highlight clips. A lot of highlight clips, at least.
A lot of stories.
A lot of stories. Yeah, man. It's just amazing to see the, I guess, the support and the pouring out of everybody, man. I don't think it was like this with Mike and Prince. Maybe it was, or maybe it's a while ago. I don't remember, but
I don't remember this much outpouring of love, though.
We were younger, though.
Well, I mean, true.
And we didn't really pay
Prince was
attention.
a couple years
Prince
ago.
was
Mike,
only, like 4 years
Mike might have been
ago?
10 years ago.
well-
I might have forgot. But Prince, I don't know.
Yeah, well, but when we got to, like I said, Kobe was our age, so we grew up with Kobe.
Yeah.
Prince and Mike, yeah, they're legends. We love them. But they were older than us. They were...
But I'm saying like the rest of the world, too, though, it just seems different. Maybe because...
You paying attention more, that's what I think.
Paying attention more. They were, I guess games and stuff always televised ESPN to where artists, you got the album or you don't. You see a bit, you ain't probably paying that much attention to an artist as you are to an athlete.
Possibly.
Maybe, I don't know, or maybe he was just that much greater than all of them.
There's clearly more of a link there.
Yeah.
Like you said, this one, we all felt this one.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. Oh, man, that John. And I saw something just yesterday that said if they were 20 to 30 feet, I want to say to their right, I don't have it in front of me, but it says if they were in there to their right, they would have cleared the mountain 20 or 30 feet to their right.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, that's rough.
And they shouldn't have been flying to begin with.
Yeah. And Kobe hurts, but there's a whole family on there.
Man, it's 3 kids.
Yeah.
3 kids. They were all her teammates, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 3 kids.
And then it was a mother and a father. And then a father or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, man, that is rough.
That was real rough. And all the tributes. Now, that was another thing when I turned to, I think New Orleans was playing somebody last Sunday and they did the 24-second violation.
Yeah.
Oh, I was no good after that.
Yeah. 20.
24.
Yeah, and then took the 8-second back court. Yeah.
That was a great tribute, but that broke me down to my brake pads.
Yeah.
That was rough, man.
Yeah.
That was rough.
There it was. Or when you see somebody that you think of as, when you see Kawhi Leonard kind of breaking down, trying to hold it together.
You've never seen an emotion from in your
Yes.
life.
No.
Yeah. And Kawhi said he takes the same helicopter pilot. He said he's done it. He said he was a good dude. He was a good pilot.
Yeah, Kawhi, I think the Kardashians take it or something, but
Well, don't bring them in.
But still, I'm saying it's not a guy who flies around just anybody,
Right.
It just happened to be bad conditions that apparently they don't really fly like that because one, they don't have those type of days often out there. So when they do, they don't fly. It was a police helicopter guy who was saying stuff like that, where they just don't fly in those days because we don't have that many days. So
yeah, and I heard he was certified to fly in bad weather or something like that.
yeah. Oh.
That's what I heard. Like I said, I don't have any of the information in front of me, but I heard the pilot dude was they have some kind of certification for that.
Yeah, they should.
I'm certain. I mean, Kobe wouldn't just jump in a helicopter with just anybody.
Nah, Kobe.
You gonna get in there with Uncle Jim from down the street? That's amazing to me how the biggest aircraft fall out of the sky less. And
That's true.
And when I think of it,
That's true.
It's just, you always hear, helicopters or, small plane crashes, but these big 747s and palaces in the sky, they have to get shot down most of the time to fall out of the sky. That's just weird.
Yeah. That is crazy.
So therefore, I will never get on a small aircraft. That's how it goes.
Just think, though. I mean, think about how much. I know Kobe made a lot of money, but to travel by helicopter everywhere you go around LA, I mean, it's not like filling your car up with,
No.
Oh, it's got to be cool though.
It's boss.
there you
think
go.
about it. Everywhere, every place you were going.
Yeah.
That's boss.
Yeah, this is like Rick Ross. I'm a boss.
Yeah,
That's
boss.
Yeah, he just travel by helicopter.
And probably in LA, it's probably necessary. All that traffic they got out there. They was going on the way to actually play Jason Terry's basketball team. And the Mamba Academy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Jason Terry coaches the team they were going to play. So I saw the interview with him.
Man.
Yeah, Mamba mentality, man. That's why I've been going to work saying, look, we need to approach our job, Mamba mentality. That was my tribute for the most part all week.
Get it in, get it done.
How you attack whatever customer, job, whatever you're doing, Mamba mentality. It's not just a basketball thing. it's a life thing.
Yeah.
And Kobe was the personification of that. And basketball, his family, and I mean, writing books. The man won an Oscar.
Yeah. Did you see? But did you hear what he said about his daughter when he won the Oscar? They played the clip the other day, and he said he was a little scared to put it out when he did the short video or whatever. And his daughter said, "You always tell us, Gigi." She said, "You always tell us that we need to chase our dreams. You need to man up." And that's when he was like, "Well, damn, okay."
Got no choice.
Yeah. I was like, that's messed up. But yeah.
I mean, you had to man up when your daughter call you out like that, man. You gotta do it. So props to Gigi Bryant for getting that, getting Kobe's movie out there, getting the Oscar.
Because he said he ain't like it at first. He kind of thought it was, cheesy or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was kind of on the fence about putting it out, and that's when she told him that.
He manned up and won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar, championship. Oh, man.
Yeah.
He rapped a little bit, although it wasn't all that good.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yes.
They're not all winners.
Yeah. Can't win
everything. He attacked that rap song with a garter snake. Garter snake mentality.
Yeah.
But we love you anyway, Coach.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
And who was that? There was somebody that played with him to put out a tweet that said they got blown out by like 30. And he said Kobe took all their shoes because they was all wearing Kobe's. They said he took all their shoes and he was like, nah.
I did see that.
He was like, nah, y'all don't deserve me.
Yeah.
And he took all their shoes. How you gonna take everybody kicks though?
Wow.
He just took them. Nope.
The man was he had his own game, but he would also take your move and make it look better.
Yeah.
He do all your moves and make it was like it was his game. I mean, there's been a lot of great basketball players out there, but his game was pretty. It's just a lot. I don't know. It was remarkable to watch, and I'm not saying that just because I'm a Laker fan, because I probably would have hated him if he won on my team, just like I hated Jordan. But
well, to me, he's the closest thing to Jordan.
Yeah.
Because I always, when they talk about and I hate the little argument whether LeBron or Kobe, they both great.
That's not. I mean, they both great, but yeah, come on now.
But LeBron is more Magic Johnson.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe is more Mike.
Kobe was man, it was very close to Mike. Very close.
Yeah, Kobe was close to Mike. That was ridiculous.
And they told that story of how when Mike was in Washington, I guess the first it was like they played the Lakers and the Wizards won, and then he told Kobe after the game, smacked him on the butt and said, "You can wear the shoes, but you'll never be me," or something like that. And then Kobe didn't talk to his whole team for 2 weeks. For 2 whole weeks, and then they played him again in 2 weeks, and then Kobe had 45 in the first half.
Yeah.
And ended up with 55 points.
They say like he learned to speak. I can't think of it now. It was so he could trash talk Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and
he learned to speak a whole language.
December at the game, he's sitting there on the front row, and he starts talking. Luka's like turns around like, "Who's this talking in my language?" It's freaking Kobe Bryant.
That right there's got to mess you up.
That's just greatness right there, man. That is Mamba mentality, bro. I can't be able to talk junk to Luka. So what can I do? Oh, guess I gotta learn his language. Rosetta Stone to my house by Amazon.
Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
crazy.
Shout out to Bezos.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos,
Yeah. Man, what did we do before that? Before Amazon? We actually went to the mall.
We actually went to the mall.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, 24-8, all that good stuff, man. Mama mentality. When you shoot trash in the trash can or a hoop, yell Kobe one last time for me, man.
And if you please don't yell Curry.
Don't.
You
will be slapped.
Saw a little kid do that the other day. That's what made me say it.
Oh, these poor mistaken youth. We'll be right back. Talk about a little something else. We'll see what's on the agenda. Kobe!
Rest in peace, Kobe.
R.I.P. Mamba.
All right. We're back with Brews and Views and Brews, where we talk about things and drink some things. It is tomorrow will be February 2nd, daughter's birthday, and also Super Bowl something, some Roman numerals 50. I don't know what it is.
Super Bowl
54, I think.
54.
It is.
One of them, but it's gonna be a good game, I think.
Yes, it is.
Chiefs and 49ers, best two teams. Well, one was the best team all year in the NFC, 49ers. Chiefs struggled a little bit, but they got the great Patrick Mahomes who, man, oh man.
And they're fast.
And they are fast.
They fly.
Andy Reid always got some speed on his team, man. He know how to work that thing. I don't know how.
I don't know.
But he's got his scheming. Whatever he does it
well.
He does it offensively. He does it consistently better than anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah. Hopefully he get him one.
Yeah, he deserves one.
It's about that time.
I don't have a dog in the fight, so I would like to. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
I like Andy Reid.
Been a long time since we've been there. Yeah. Might be a long time since we're back.
Skins will never be there again.
Yeah, we're all Redskins fans.
Yeah. Hence the tone of this.
Yeah.
So we got Ron Rivera. They get us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But just the overall franchise, it just doesn't know how to win. Hadn't known how to win since we got that owner.
Yeah.
So,
since Gibbs 1.0, not 2.0.
Yeah.
Gibbs 1.0 was good times. Good times.
Gibbs 2.0 was dragged back into it. He didn't want to get into it, but
even then, he was back for 4 years and had us in the playoffs for 2 of them.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
We ain't been the same
since. No.
It's hard to recover from.
Yeah, it is.
Especially in the burgundy and gold. But tomorrow we got the Chiefs and the 49ers. High-powered offense against a very, very, very fast defense up front. Yeah. I mean, both offense. Actually, Chiefs at the end of the year were in the top 5 in defense, too. So it's both all the way around. Offense, defense, special teams. Both teams are really good, but 49ers defense, especially up front, because a lot of times they're just rushing 4, and
seem like they're rushing 10.
It seemed like that the whole team is back there. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But they do it well. They do it real well. I can't wait to see this game.
Still seems a little awkward that we're not talking about the Patriots.
In a good way, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Boy.
And that's 3 years in a row they've been there?
Yes.
Yeah. It was time for something new.
Yeah.
But really, if the Patriots had a couple more weapons on the outside, they probably would have been there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were lacking speed and depth on the outside. They had Josh Gordon. He couldn't stay off the weed and stay off the injury list. The new guy, N'Keal Harry, I think is his name.
Yeah.
He was gone all season. When he got there, he didn't know the plays or could he catch the ball either.
They got one game out of Antonio Brown.
One game. What a waste.
There's a guy that needs help.
Yeah. surprisingly, he apologized to the whole NFL today.
He did.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
That was taking responsibility for his actions. Go figure.
I'd like to know who wrote that speech.
He's got a damn good publicist.
There's no one that can take him.
Yes, he do. Publicists earn their money.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see him back if he keeps on this type of path. But you know, he's got a long way to go because he's a knucklehead. Something wrong with him.
Yeah, but he sure can catch a football though.
Man, catch a football, and he can run after he catches it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like if you can get him to Sunday. The problem is Monday through Saturday. But if you can get him to Sunday,
Man.
yeah.
If you could limit his social media access, yes. Keep him off of that, and keep females out of his house. He might be all right.
I think you're asking a lot.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But maybe he'll see the error in his ways. You know, the first step is acknowledgement, and apparently he did that today. So
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing him if he can get back.
We'll wish the brother some luck.
Yeah. Because them checks going to stop soon. You going to have to do something.
Yeah. Hopefully he bought his house outright. And that's what gets you in trouble.
Yeah.
If not, next season we'll see him calling games for Fox.
Whew. Yeah, either they or CBS. They always take former players.
Or he might take the MMA. You know, the rest of the trouble guys do.
That's true.
I would like to see how his commentary would go. Anything would be better than Troy Aikman.
That's true. That's true.
I was telling somebody the other day, if I could get this, because Super Bowl's on Fox, so that was going to be Troy and Joe Buck. If I could get Joe Buck with Tony Romo, that would be.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Because I love Tony. I hated Tony Romo as a player, but his commentary is spot on.
He's A1.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He calls out plays before they happen.
Well, I actually liked it when he used to play the Redskins because you knew he was going to throw us.
Yeah, he's gonna throw you a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna throw you a pick.
Yeah.
As long as we get anybody but Booger McFarland.
Yeah, true.
Oh, he might be the worst.
He ain't no Mike.
No.
Ain't no Mike, brother.
Second worst.
Who?
Dennis Miller.
That's the thing they was doing. They did Dennis Miller 1 year, then they did Tony Kornheiser.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
They were just trying anybody out there,
Yeah.
and it didn't work. And now they stuck on Booger McFarland.
Any fool that tell a good joke once or twice, they throw him in front of a mic at a football game.
Oh my God. Anytime Chris Collinsworth is better than you, you're terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe after this game, Richard Sherman will retire and he'll go in the booth. You know.
They will not give Richard Sherman a microphone. Let's just be honest. They're not going to put him in front of the microphone. They are so afraid of what he may say.
Now that is what's supposed to be recorded on a podcast. Just Richard Sherman just talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because the brother is actually smart.
He's very smart.
man. Too smart.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
They
the
don't
problem.
like it.
They don't like that.
Yeah, they don't like that.
You can't have opinions in any league.
No.
No matter what league
Just
it is.
shut up and entertain me.
That's right.
That is.
Nobody wants to hear the gladiator talk.
No.
All we want to see is that lion eat his ass.
Yeah.
Especially not with that complexion.
Yeah. When you have the permanent tan, you're really not supposed to speak. At least not well. They don't expect you to speak well.
No, they want you to just be happy being there.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. But we'll see tomorrow.
He said he got drug tested.
You got
After the championship game, Richard Sherman got drug tested.
Yeah.
Supposedly random.
Biggest crock in sports. Sorry about that.
Supposedly.
Ain't nothing random. If it was random, they would be catching more people because more than half of them are smoking weed.
Well, it's like Eric Reed said he got randomly drug tested 10 times in the season.
You can't.
Nobody's name comes up that many times.
Not in a league of 5,000. Like, how is that even possible? It's a league of 5,000 players, and you get drug tested 10 times. That makes no sense.
Makes all the sense in the world. You're the only one that sued the league.
Oh man!
And shouldn't there be some kind of, if you get drug tested 4 times and pass all 4 of them,
The benefit of the doubt.
yeah, it should be okay. You're good. You're good.
You, sir, are making too much sense.
Yeah.
So it's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I would say so. Or, I mean, allow them. Look, they can do all the drugs they want as long as they perform on Sunday. What do I care?
Because that's setting a bad precedent for the kids. But
Is it? The kids get higher than a lot of adults.
But that's a whole separate. That's a whole separate.
But it's not performance enhancing.
Yeah, first of all, what are they testing for? Are they testing for real drugs or performance enhancing drugs?
Both. They usually test for weed, the hard stuff, cocaine.
Yeah, but I did read the other day that one of the sticking points in the new CBA that they actually agreed to is they were cutting back on the drug testing. Whether that means what drugs or how many times, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so they need to. Because how you going to have a team in Denver, Colorado, and then drug test them? It's legal in the state.
Yeah.
Because if that were true, then all free agents would sign in Denver. It's a competitive advantage.
Hey, you didn't make it that way. It just sort of happened. I'm trying to see what they're going to do about the gambling and got a team in Vegas now.
I swear to God, I foresee some things happening.
Clearly, you see Daniel Snyder's trying to have gambling in his new stadium.
You're going to have a team of 53 Pete Roses. Oh, man. Or it's going to be a lot of late to meetings, late to the game.
Yeah. Always bet on black.
Always bet on black.
Slot machine in the locker room.
Oh, man.
Woo.
I can't wait to see how that's going to turn out.
You seen the stadium?
Oh, it looks like a...
Yeah, it's like a spaceship.
Yeah, I was about to say. Took the words right out of my mouth. It don't look like a football stadium. It looks like a place that just, you're going to look at it and be like, oh my God, I have to go in here. It don't matter how bad the Raiders are. That's what we need. I mean, we're trying to get a new stadium, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's hard. They need to move them back to the city, but it's hard to get the zoning rights and all that stuff back in the city.
And it's on federal land.
And it's on federal land, yeah.
Yeah, and that's we're not going to touch that subject, the federal government. We'll leave that one alone for the night.
Would they, I mean...
Save that for a day.
That's a whole,
risk it all.
That's a whole podcast in itself.
Yes. But they need to revamp FedEx, if not tear it down and put one right next to it. But
got plenty of land.
They need to build up that area around it because there's nothing out there.
That's what I mean. Got plenty of land.
And nothing. I mean, I haven't been to. That's the only football stadium I've been to. But you go out there and you're looking around. You're like,
I've been to Baltimore. It's pretty cool.
There's stuff around it.
Yeah.
Casino.
Yeah. Yeah.
FedEx just looks like a building sitting in the middle of the desert. And it's terrible. And if there's nothing around it, why haven't you built another road or something to get out of it? It's terrible getting out of there. It's just a bad place. It's a bad team.
In a bad place. That's what I was about to say. It's just a bad situation.
It sucks being a Redskin fan.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. I'm going to be a Chiefs fan. Just stick with the natives.
Well, part of the problem is you called the Washington Redskins. You train in Virginia and you play in Maryland. They're confused.
And you don't just play in Maryland. You play 20 miles into Maryland.
Yeah.
It ain't even close. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they're confused.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. But, you know.
Maybe they should be the DMV Redskins.
DC, Maryland, Virginia?
Yeah.
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 Like it.
And your training camp in Richmond, I forgot to throw that in there on the first part I said. Well, for the next year, so.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be here much longer, so if you're in Richmond, you might want to go see it the next year, so.
Yeah. And then, so what are they going to do? For all the Richmond people listening, what's going to do with that land after the Redskins are gone? Just a football field sitting in the middle of the city.
Little League Football Championships.
Yeah, it is.
That's what they do now.
Yeah.
Until they build that sports complex at VCC.
Yeah.
That thing was tight.
It did.
The little drawing they did.
It did. It did. Yeah, I can't wait till that get up. I might have to change my gym membership over there.
That's a good question. What the hell are they going to do with that?
Well,
Little League Football, that's what I said. They play the city championships or there or whatever.
they are. What?
The Little League Football they play.
Oh, the City League?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We tried to get it for when I played flag football. Tried to get it. They wouldn't have it though.
That's because y'all were adults. Y'all been tore it up.
Nobody cares about the adults. It's all about the kids, which it should be.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. If the money's right, it should be about the adults too.
Money's not right.
And that's why money was not long enough.
Yeah. Y'all had short green.
Yeah.
So if you had the long green.
We had the short green. We had the putting green money.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all had the long green. You could have.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah. Telling you.
I think I'll go out there next year one last time to see how Rivera does it.
Yeah.
But if they don't turn around, they not get no more of my time. You know, I watch them, but it's not gonna be a priority. I'm gonna just be a football fan. I'm gonna watch whatever better game is on.
So they'll get 1 quarter.
Yeah, 1 quarter.
That's it.
Yeah.
They have to earn my attention for the rest of the quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough Super Bowl weekend when your team ain't nowhere near going to it.
Not even a glimmer of hope. Oh, we'll be there next year. Or,
Nah.
or we show some signs. Or
You're looking forward to the draft before the playoffs even begin.
I'm looking for a draft 3 years from now. Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But tomorrow, who you got and why?
I got the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's no diss to the 49ers. Their defense is great. I think that Chiefs offense is just a little too potent. I think they're going to have problems with that speed.
Potent, that shit funky.
And, yeah. Heaven forbid it turn into a shootout.
Oh, man.
A shootout was it?
Yeah. I got Chiefs, I think, because Mahomes, if he get the ball last, they're going to win. It's just, and like you said, if it turned into a shootout, the 49ers ain't got a shot. If they can keep the score down, they'll win. But if it turned into score for score, they can't keep up. Nobody can run with them horses.
No. The line is Chiefs for now 1.5.
It's pretty much a pick.
It's a pick 'em. I have no earthly idea who's going to win the game. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I wouldn't put it past 40. I mean, Kyle Shanahan, that man can call offense too.
That's true.
Of course, he left the Redskins.
Yeah, he did leave the.
Yeah,
we had him.
Can we talk about both of the Chiefs starting corners, the former Redskin corners?
Oh, man.
Can we talk about that?
See, if you go to Washington and you stay there, your career goes down. But if you leave there,
Yeah.
you blossom into
What you should have been.
yes, what you should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Preston Smith.
Oh, he looks so good this year.
He does.
Yeah.
Man, he looks great for Green Bay.
Oh man.
Or Desmond Howard.
Yeah.
I forgot we had Desmond Howard.
Yeah, this was supposed to be our Super Bowl talk, but keeps coming back to the Skins.
It hurts, man.
It does. It does. It does. It does. Remember when you was in school and the girl you liked, you loved her, but she just was no good? That's what it's like being a Redskins fan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like heroin. I've heard. I've heard. I don't know from experience, but from the outside looking in, liking the Redskins is like liking heroin.
Damn, never thought of myself as an addict.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're not wrong.
Just can't quit.
Just keep calling me. Yeah. That's crazy.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's going to wrap up our NFL segment. We're going to have different segments every time we do this. We just happen to be, keeping with the theme of the week. That's what our topics are based on this week. But we'll be back in a little bit and hit you with some other views and some other brews. We'll be back.
Count us in.
Okay, we're back with the brews and the views. Booms.
They feeling it already.
Yeah, he is.
This is segment 3, so we've had a lot of brews and been chasing it down with some meat and Seagrams. Woo! Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah,
Feeling
some
warm.
of these views might be interesting.
These views might be interesting now.
Very could be.
Yeah, man.
Did I say very could be?
Yeah, that was bad grammar. Very bad grammar for a podcast.
But excellent if you've been drinking.
Yeah.
Edit that out there, engineer.
Yeah, we'll edit that out. Came in with the nice intro with the beat. Hip hop. I swear I haven't heard it in a while.
It's been quite a while, man. It's been
No, scratch that. You hadn't heard any real hip hop.
Okay.
There's music out there that they call hip hop.
fair enough.
A lot of mumbling.
A whole lot of that shit.
A whole lot of mumbling. A whole lot of jumbling. And it's
sad.
It's really sad. I get I guess the beats maybe. I mean, even though
beats are fantastic.
I'm come from a boom bap generation where the beats was hard and made your head knock. But these beats, I will give them that they can make some beats, but the lyrics, it doesn't really matter apparently.
Now, you just mumble across the beat and you got a song.
It's unfortunate because I mean a big part of hip hop, at least from where we come, where actually the originators of it, lyrics meant a lot.
Yeah.
And your lyrics had to be different from my lyrics. We had to be original.
That's right.
The originality is gone. You can suck all you want, but if you sound different from somebody, at least you're putting your art on it. It doesn't seem like that's what they're doing.
Now, the only original ones that I kind of know and like is J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
I love J. Cole. I like Kendrick. They're not biting. That's the thing. Biting used to be a problem. I mean, and if you were a biter, you get called out on it, and we probably didn't hear from you much more after that. Mm-hmm. But now everybody's biting.
There's no more creativity.
No.
It's not an art form anymore, or it's
just something to do to get paid.
It's something to do to get paid.
Yes.
Like, and even the battles now. I've looked at battle rap. It's not about how nice you are. It's about how much shit you can talk while being up in somebody's face and
showmanship.
And, yeah.
Kind of like what the dunk contest has become. Like, you're not giving me great dunks anymore. You're giving me a basic dunk, but you're dancing with it now. Like,
with a Superman cape.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's all about your props now.
It's about props. There's no substance. You can't get paid or show your greatness on your substance. You have to dress it up with
Bullshit.
Stuff. Bullshit.
Yeah.
And whatever selling last week or last month, that's what you do. Versus, I don't even think these guys really have. I don't even know if they have talent because I haven't heard. I mean, some guys I've heard that you hear a mixtape or before they blew up, you hear some of the old stuff and you see them flowing a little bit. But then now when they get out, it's like I don't even know what it is. I can't even. It's so bad. It's so bad. The radio's terrible. Let
me throw a question to you guys. Because this is what I was talking about earlier. Is it that bad? Or are we really, really biased? Because, you know, when we grew up, we kind of grew up with the greatest generation of hip hop. I mean, we had Nas, Pac, Jay-Z, even Eminem. I mean, we had. So our standards are a little higher.
They
Biggie.
are, but I guess what would make us different is because we came in the beginning. We've seen an evolution.
That's true.
We have seen an evolution, but it doesn't seem like they're putting forth the effort that they used to put forth into it.
Oh.
No.
I mean, it's all about getting paid now. Like, there's no guys out there that just love it, or that's their art, like true artists.
Yes, it's like it used to be. Yes, you wanted to get paid for it because it was the only way out of the ghetto or something like that. But you also wanted to be nice with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was about showing how nice you were. You know, even though this guy might have been nicer than you gonna show him, look, don't sleep on me.
That's right.
And you was gonna sound different. I like that style over there. That style's nice, but listen to this style.
Right.
You know, and it's no more of that.
No.
And matter of fact, even if you weren't saying anything now, at least make it sound different than the next guy.
Right.
I would have more respect for that than I do what's going on now. It's just
classic example. E40. We didn't like E40.
Didn't like E40,
but he had his own thing.
Had his own style.
And if he was out right now, he'd be the best thing in the game.
Right. You won't copy it, nobody.
Mm-hmm. Now, any fool with little or baby in his name.
Oh. My gosh. I can't listen to you. You got a little baby in your name. You're not saying anything I want to hear. Or anything I can hear.
I mean, and I hate to say it, because compared to what I like and who my favorite artists are, Wayne is garbage. But compared to everybody else, Wayne is actually nicer than all these other cats that's out now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, though. Somebody like Wayne.
And I'm no fan of Wayne, but he's nicer than all these dudes.
Somebody like Wayne, when he first came out, you know, it was during that time, it was during our era, but we were like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But I'll go on that one a little further, because that was during that time. That was when like the South was really, really coming up, going a lot more mainstream, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to show that
they
were there.
That they were there,
yeah.
And they did that.
They did that.
Yeah,
they did that.
They had a couple of bangers with the Master P and all that.
They did. Stuff. I mean, I know that wasn't your thing.
It wasn't my thing.
I know,
but I respected it.
Right.
Well, Mystical was nice.
Yeah.
He was nice.
He actually had some his production wasn't all that great and all that, but he was, as far as a lyricist down, Mystical has skill. Mm-hmm. BG has skill. She Murder has skill.
Mia X has crazy lyrics.
And all these guys that had skill ended up in jail. Yeah.
Well, they were clearly about that life.
But that was my next point. They weren't faking it. Yeah,
they're sure we're not faking.
That's what they live.
There's another layer of what's going on there. These dudes is faking, or a lot of them ain't really talking that street stuff. They're really just talking about drugs and sex, which it ain't hard to fake that. I mean, you just do it.
I mean, everybody's doing that.
Yeah, but we didn't. Everybody always been doing that, but that's not what we rapped about, or that's not what they rapped about.
That's true. Like that thing I sent y'all that time. that meme that said, I grew up on drug dealer music, you grew up on drug user music. We're not the same.
We're not.
It's sad, but it's true. We ain't the same.
We used to push the mollies and stuff. Now they pop the mollies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sweat.
It took that shit to a whole new level.
Yeah.
And the kids, this stuff is on the radio, whether it's edited or whatever. This stuff is on the radio, and it's not helping the direction forward of our youth.
They were eating Tide Pods, man.
Eating Tide Pods.
Like, come on.
What?
I mean, I just gotta, what was the purpose of it? I'm just thinking. Does it get you? Is it supposed to get you high or something? It killed a couple of them.
Well, because it's freaking soap.
It's that, and then what was the other one they were doing? Oh, the cinnamon challenge or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
Well, as a former drug user, when you're on drugs, you'll do anything.
Sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a good idea. You usually say fuck it, and nothing good follows fuck it.
Yes, that is true. With you on that one.
And nothing good follows that. So you you're in your right mind. And even if you ain't on drugs, these people aren't in their right minds.
No.
And they're just doing all sorts of crazy stuff. But a lot of it's influenced by the music. And I think that's what a lot of artists, they might not even care that they're influencing people.
Yeah.
Music is the biggest influencer in the world.
They don't. They're hot.
And they're hot. And they're getting paid.
Yeah.
And money talks.
Yeah.
And we had whack rappers back in the day. They weren't acknowledged as whack rappers, but by some rappers they were.
Yeah, some were.
But we had the one-hit wonders, or the guys that just made the pop song. We had the Rob bass. It Takes Two. He had It Takes Two and
Skilo.
I wish I was a little bit taller. That shit was whack.
Which is whack as
But we
hell.
always had it. We're not saying that we never had whack rappers, because we did.
Yeah.
And we had probably more.
But being a short guy, sometimes I felt that song.
Well, yeah. It was catchy too.
It was good, but it doesn't hold up.
No, it doesn't hold up. You can see how
it doesn't.
making a catchy. I understand how a catchy song gets you, and it makes you listen to it. But the fact that there was more real stuff than there is now.
Yeah.
Now it's all catchy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't blame, but the start of it, I do know, was after you actually watching Hip Hop Evolution. I remember it now after seeing it. After Biggie died, Puffy, to pick himself up, started dancing more, wearing shiny stuff. He had the locks doing the jiggy stuff, Mace and all that stuff, and it was more dancing and shucking and jiving type of thing and more catchy stuff.
Right.
And since then, everybody follows that blueprint, at least, up until a certain point, and they changed it to something else. But unfortunately, that might have been the start of it.
Yeah, speaking of Mace and Puffy, did y'all see the thing?
What Mace said about him?
Yeah, Mace called him out.
Yeah.
Probably should have. What do you, no, I ain't see.
Recently?
Recently?
Yeah. Because Puffy did the whole, where he gave a speech about, taking control and being good to our artists and all that type of stuff. Yeah. And Mace kind of went in.
Basically called him hypocrite.
Yeah, Mace was like, well, how about you, give me my publishing that you stole. And so I was like, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I believe it wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I mean, Puffy was a business dude, and
That's what I was about to say.
Behind every great fortune is a crime.
man, in the business of making money, to get to a billionaire or close to a billionaire, you got to do some shady stuff. You got to step on a few throats. You just, you have to. And music is
It's a dirty business.
dirty business. That's why I respect Fat Joe so much, is because he still puts out music, but it's all his.
Yeah.
It's all his, and he all the money he's making is all his. And a lot of other people are doing that, but
You gotta own your masters.
man, you got to own your masters. I mean, it's crazy. It's not hip hop, but what they're doing, even Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Her old manager or producer stuff owns all her stuff. She tried to buy it back, couldn't do that. She tried to perform those old songs on the Grammys. They said, no, you can't do that. It's her song.
Hey.
Evidently not.
Man, listen. Music might be the grimiest thing out there,
That's
man.
what we just said. Music's a grimy business. That's why I respect Chance the Rapper. That's another.
Yeah.
Like Chance.
Yeah.
But he do his own thing. He
You have to.
independent.
You have to be independent. It ain't hard. It ain't hard at all. There's a bunch of people who produce their own stuff, put it on YouTube. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Got one over. What? 2 minutes? Is that what you're saying? Man, screw them 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the platform is there. It is no reason to sell or I guess sign with
A label.
a label unless you
just want that advance money.
or you're trying to be quick about it.
Yeah.
And actually, the road to the best success is not quick.
No.
That's what's happening. They're making
Problem. Fast money.
Fast money, man. Fast money ends quick too, because all these people ain't gonna be around.
Yeah. You mess around and get New Edition. Get yourself $1.87.
Now imagine how great New Edition would have been had they been their own people, or
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you had to keep Bobby off the drugs.
well, you keep them from marrying Whitney.
And they say he was on the drugs before Whitney.
Bobby was an alcoholic. Whitney was a drug user,
That's true.
and when they got together, they shared in that. She started drinking, he started doing drugs, and it just didn't end well.
That's
It
true.
didn't end well. Yeah, Bobby was a drinker and a weed smoker. She was the, unfortunately. Oh God. Actually, I just saw Earthquake was like looking at Whitney Houston is what made him stop doing cocaine.
Yeah.
Just look how skinny she was and everything.
She couldn't even perform her own
She
songs
couldn't
in the
even
end.
perform her songs, man. That man.
That time I saw that thing and she was in the middle of a song and had to call somebody else up to finish the song and she couldn't do it. It was like, man,
Yeah, that's terrible. Because she had such a good voice.
man, did she?
Damn, how we lost? That man, that's crazy, man. Mike, Prince, Whitney. As far as music, those hit hard.
Yeah.
And Sean Price. Oh man. Boot camp. See y'all people on there don't know nothing
They
about
don't
boot
know
camp. They don't know nothing about no boot camp. Man, listen. That's what we need to get an intro music to.
They don't even understand losing pop.
Yeah, nah, they don't know about losing pop. I got you. Engineer saying, we running a little long on this segment. Yeah, good.
I'm in the wind now.
Yeah, we'll
I'm in Chase the Brew with Seagram 7.
Yeah.
Y'all got cup. Oh, man.
That is, now I'm on Coors Light. That's a Coors Light. I just took it out the can.
And a little whiskey there.
Well, we're going to keep doing this. I mean, the next time will be a little more polished. This is the first episode, the inaugural. We'll come with notes next time, maybe a format. I don't know. We'll polish it
I don't know. I
off.
kind of like this format.
A little freestyle?
Kind of off the dome.
Hip-hop.
Yeah,
It's
but
hip-hop.
we'll get better as we go. We
Yeah,
promise.
it'll be better.
Stay tuned. It'll be video because I would like to see it one time too. We'll
Get some video
Get
on
some
it.
video on it.
Some later.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this is Brews and Views, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.